Okay, we're gonna go for, by the way, welcome all muggy maniacs. Oh no! No bueno! Dang it, this thing is so precise on turning, so, well, and it doesn't have a clunker, so they don't run too long. See? Yeah, the only thing about Koyoshos is they don't have a clunker, so they can't stay upside down too long. This thing just turns like way, I mean, I've even backed off on the steering end points like a lot. It still turns like so sharp. Anyway, as I was saying, welcome all muggy maniacs, chuggy maniacs, buggy maniacs, headache, monster truck maniacs. Hey, as long as it's nitro, man, you know, even if it's a Traxxas, which we all know they're of zero quality, garbage, bottom of the barrel. At least it's a nitro. Better than any frickin' E-word. So we're running the P3. This is the RB modded P3 Pico 0.28. It's got about, probably coming close to about 10 gallons now. Ton of pinch. I did about halfway, about 5 gallons. I put ceramic bearings in it. It has a new connecting rod, which Lance recommends after a break-in on Picos that you change the connecting rod. Because they're so tight. I am running I believe I'm running a 15 on this. But for 10 gallons, she's still got a lot. Now, the RCR modded Pico P328, just like this one, is nastier, obviously, and I know because I have them both, and I ran them both. But this RV mods is okay. Dang it. Yeah, this thing flips a lot. It might also be the sway bars. Whoa! I'm just all over the place, people. But it is a nasty engine. Whoa! Oh, there you go. Coyosters are very durable. I've only popped that the rear block out once. We're just tossing her around, yeah. We're beating the MP9 up, people. MP9 TKI4. That's what they're for, right? She screams. That's how you send that shit. We'll just, look. I think I need more fuel. This thing eats a lot of gas. We're just abusing this MP9. It's very durable though. I haven't really broken anything on this thing yet. Yeah, it's not even tuned. This is from the last time that I ran it, what, probably 2 months ago. Let's drop some more fuel in it. Yeah, this thing is definitely not tuned. Still hanging up a little bit. Like I said, I like to tear down my shit every time I run it. Not completely all the time, but tear it down and go through it because you don't know what's been in there. I take out my hinge pins, roll them on glass, check them, everything. A little rich on the bottom. It is warm out today. By the time you guys watch this video, it will probably be midweek. Hope everybody had a happy, awesome, safe Memorial. I didn't get a chance to run on actual Memorial Day because, you know, spending time with the family. Family is first in my life. First God, then family, then friends, then everything else. This old 10-gallon P328 rips. If it's going to snap a connecting rod, it's going to right now. Let's just pin it. Go back the other way, pin it again. Almost. I still can't get this thing to jump quite right. I just don't have this thing set up right. I still think the shock dampening, I mean, the guy that had it totally set up. He changed the pistons. I tried to put less holes. I think it started out with like 6. I think I've got like 4 or 5, but they're the ones in an angle. But still, it doesn't have the dampening that I want. I'm just going to rebuild brand new shocks. These shocks, I've rebuilt them already, but they are old. So I'm going to put new ones on. That's totally, it's got up. I totally just slammed the front brakes on to bring it down, and it still didn't do much. Does it jump like my Techno? Hell no. I'm sure if I set this thing up the right way, it would. Because I don't doubt that Koyoshos can jump. And I've got my Thrasher wing on there, thank God. I have a new one, but I haven't put it on. I beat this wing up. I'm sure I bent the hell out of this wing stay. She rips. I got the Triton 2148 on it. Which in my opinion is for modded stock 21s, 28s, 32s, just all around. It's the baddest pipe I've ran. Yes, the 9886 Super Strong is badass. 41032 combo's badass. But as far as just all around, like I said, Lance tested this pipe for years before, against every pipe out there before he actually went into production with it. So but these Picos are finicky, very finicky to tune, but they're badass. Especially when you put it in a buggy. This is what I like running. 21's just baddest 21's. Still, dang it. Still. Sorry, people. Ran out of fuel. This thing is just everywhere. It's definitely uncontrollable because, I mean, you're putting a badass modified Italian .28 in a buggy. Nasty, just nasty. Good thing I didn't see that sprinkler. I would have nailed it. She's a ripper. Shiny side up, people. I'm almost positive when I pull this thing down to clean it, I've bent or broke something. If I didn't, I will be very shocked. Dang it. Yeah, the way I have it set up now, it's... Oh, running out of fuel again. Or maybe... No, it was just because of laying upside down. She's nice and dirty, that's for sure. Oh yeah, I love it. Nothing smells, feels, or sounds like nitro, people. Especially modified. Modified nitro engines or nothing. .21s, like I said, they don't do a lot for me. And I got another big engine that I just found. It's one that I've been looking for a while. So it pretty much completes my set of the engine manufacturers, or series I should say. But Kyosho MP9 TKI4 race kit is a badass. So like I said, if I haven't bent or broken something when I go to take this thing apart, I'll be very shocked. Oh! There we go. All right, people. That's enough of the MP9. Let's shut it down. Oh yeah, look at that. We have that wing is chicken wing done like dinner, people. Okay, we didn't do it. We got some air, but it wasn't pretty air, that's for sure. That was some ugly ass air if I ever seen it. We sent it ugly style, so we are gonna fire up in a second here. Yes, this is a double brap session, people. Okay, I let you guys down last time because I didn't get a chance to run the 5B, and it's also getting late here, so we got to fire this thing up and run it. Okay, so give me a second. By the way, I got into a long discussion, you know. Yes, the Futaba 7PXR is predominantly a bad-ass radio. But at $700, it doesn't come with a frickin' battery, rechargeable battery, or any batteries. Okay, even if they give you some AA's, would be better than nothing. Doesn't come with a rechargeable battery. Doesn't come with an extra receiver. You get one receiver, and if you want another one, guess what? They're about $100. So if you want two receivers, the rechargeable battery, which is about $40, plus you're spending about $900, almost $1,000 for that radio. This radio, and you can ask anybody that has a 7PX, top of the line Futaba, and I know a few that do, and have this Noble, will tell you, hands down, the NB4 Noble, especially for the price, is far superior to the 7PX. Okay, 4,300 milliamp rechargeable battery. That, by the way, is removable. I can use this as a charging station. It has a USB for my phone, the whole deal. Badass. You know how many times I've charged this in the couple years I've had it or whatever? Not very many. Okay, maybe twice, if that. Okay, all the features that this thing has. Okay, let me switch it for the 5B. Okay, now it's set up with a 5B. Plus it comes with 2 wireless receivers, or some of them come with 1 wire, 1 wireless. And if you want an extra receiver, they're like 30, 35 bucks or something. Okay? So you can get like 3 receivers. 2 it comes with. 2 more. You can get like 4. Even 5. Okay? The battery already with it. This thing for about $300. You can get the radio with 2 receivers, $200, maybe $250. You could buy 3 or 4 of these for the price it would cost you for one of the 7PX. So, do I own a 7PX? No. But like I said, I have close friends of mine that own this radio and the 7PX, and they said they would never buy another Futaba 7PX. They would buy another one of these before that. I have found another one. I'm going to get another one. It's custom. It's got carbon fiber all over it. I just did my little bit of carbon fiber. But anyway, this radio is badass. Okay? Especially for obviously for a almost $4,000 vehicle. Okay? I'm using this radio. So I've heard people, unless you have one of these, you wouldn't know. This is a badass. Best $200, I think I paid $250. Best $250 I probably ever spent. Best money. NRC. Besides the Rex Legend 288 Novarosi engine when they were around, and they were $190 delivered to your doorstep. Other than that, this is the best money I've spent. One of, you know, if not the best money that I've ever spent in RC. So, yeah, because I hear people like, oh, why do you have that, you know, you got $1 million fifth scale and you got a cheap radio. This is not a cheap radio. This radio, and plus this radio is solid. You can switch it from right side to left side if you're left-handed, and it's very stiff so it doesn't move around. Way more features than the Futaba. It's got actually aluminum in it. Solid ass radio. Okay? For $200, $250, even if it was $300, well worth it. You can get them for $200. Just takes a while because they're coming from China. Alright people, give me a second. I'll be right back. Alright people, I'm back. There you have it. The Kyosho MP9 TKI4. Full modified. I mean, this thing has every carbon fiber, aluminum, titanium, graphite that there is. The only thing that I haven't replaced fully is the shocks. Like I said, I think I'm going to buy a brand new set, maybe the new ones, the new MP10 shocks, or even the new MP10 TK2, I think it is, which are, I think they're a little bit beefier, because these ones are just, they're worn out. I mean, they still work, but obviously you could tell when I jump it, and I've done everything, and I've set up all my vehicles, buggies and truggies, and this is the only one that I haven't been able to get dialed. I just think it needs new shocks. These shocks do have a lot of slop in them, even though I rebuilt them. I just think the actual bodies are worn. Anyway, P328 RB modded, badass still, even though you know, not a lot of work was done to it. You guys have seen that whole story, those of you that followed me for a while. I still might bust open that engine and the RCR modded, both the same identical engines, modded by 2 different people, and show you the difference. But I'd have to run that across Lance before I do that. I have that much respect to, at least, because some guys don't like their engines shown, some guys don't care. My thing is, if somebody's going to steal your secrets, all they have to do is get an engine modded under somebody else or somebody else's name, and then open it up and copy it. So it doesn't matter who shows what. But anyway, like I said, out of respect. But anyway, I don't know if I've broken anything or bent anything. Everything still seems intact. Things don't seem crooked. I did find one reason probably that I was getting a little bit of an erratic idle on it, because I don't think that the tune was completely dialed in. I noticed there was fuel leaking from here. I don't know if you guys could see that, so I cut that piece out. There was a little pinhole in there somehow. The only thing I don't like about the Pico, these Pico engines, is the idle screw is underneath where the nipple for the high-end needle is for the fuel inlet. So it's hard as hell to get to. And sometimes if you're not careful, probably what happened is putting your tuning screwdriver in there, I might have put a hole in it. That's why it was leaking fuel. So, but other than that, she's dirty as hell. She's going to get torn apart, cleaned up, see if everything's intact still, but it still looks like it. Besides the wing, that wing is a broken chicken wing. Ching-a-ding-ding-ding. That thing is done like dinner. And the back of this body, done. So, I've got a couple more bodies. I'm going to build another body for the MP9. But anyway, without further ado, let's fire up this beast. She's ready to roll. We'll call it the 5 Beast, okay? And this is the last tank of look at that. That's quality right there, people. First start. This is the last tank of 28 to 1. I've got the Matt Olson design MOD limit straps on there. Look at that idle, man. I haven't even touched it from last time. I don't know because I've never ran a 990 fully modded rooster tail. All I was told by guys that bash and race like Elite RC, 1/5 Chris, other guys that have been around a while in 5th scale, is they prefer the rooster tail modded 990 on their drag vehicles. This thing is nasty though, I'll tell you that. I'm still running 2258 gearing, so the 5 Beast. I'm still nervous about jumping this thing. I don't know why. I just there you go. You just seen an end over. You just seen an end over, people. Okay, so the back's still coming up, so when I jump this thing, I gotta hit the gas. So as soon as I hit it, the jump, I gotta gas it. Keep the front, keep it from doing what it did. I hope I didn't do any damage, but. Okay, yeah. Back end wants to kick up. Oh, did I get that? I hope so. Let me see, hold on. Yeah, I should have. Did a little wheelie there. Definitely hauls the mail, that's for sure. Oh! Yeah, if you don't hit the gas, it wants to do one of those. So the back's kicking up. There we go. I think I'm getting it. Idles like a champ. Anybody that tells you fifth scale, 2 strokes, when you bring them in like this, and the idle drops down, and if they tell you, that person, if you see or hear them tell you that it should quit idling, that person doesn't know their ass from a hole in the ground. Walk away from them and don't talk to them anymore, because they're spreading or teaching false 5th scale doctrine, heresy. I've never rode a dirt bike in 10 years of riding dirt bikes or longer, probably more close to 15, had a 2-stroke that didn't and then you bring it in, ding, 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 and sit there and idle forever. I've never had one come in and go ding, 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 and then quit. If it did, your shit ain't dialed. I don't care what you tell me. People that say that, that's idiocracy. You should have a nice, good idle. Now, am I saying mine's perfect? No. But listen. And I haven't touched it from the last time. 1242 OBR carburetor, which is made by Walbro. but 1242 carburetor that you can only get through OVR. And Dan said at the beginning of the month, there'll be plenty available. They're coming, so hold tight. I talk to Dan every day. I just talked to him today. This carburetor, 1242 modded. I've got the power stack on there, triple dome air filter, Signature Series 34 reed full mod, CNC balance crank, DLC coated, the whole 9 yards. Turtle Racing front clutch carrier, front and back, 2258 gearing, all the titanium, RC modded center diff, which by the way, I've got my RC modded center disc brakes, billet brakes, with the boots that go over them so you can keep your outer drives lubricated so they last longer. I've already got it. I just got to install it. Put the MOD limit straps on, which will help the shocks last longer. They won't get jacked up when I do flips like I just did. If I probably didn't have those limit straps, I probably would have either pulled shock ends out or did some other damage. But everything's functioning perfect. Look at that. Boom! I'm telling you, these 5Bs, only thing I've cracked so far is that rear wing stay that holds the wing up. And hopefully I didn't mess this one up, because I've been flipping it around. That's twice now. Mat pipe, love this pipe, man. I did put the Turtle Racing pull handle, I like that better. I just put this zip tie right here to keep the handle from going all over the place. So, because with these things, they have professional ones that you buy that are made. I think they're a little bit higher. I'm not sure, but I don't know if these flop around, so that's why I did that. Let's go put the rest of the fuel in. I've got a little bit of more fuel to put in here. But after this, the next time we run the 5B, we'll be going 32 to 1. As I said in the past, I'm running Sunoco fuel, race fuel, 100 octane, non-ethanol, ethanol free. It's not pump gas, it's not VP. Oh, what the heck? Did you guys see that? Full on nosedive. What the hell? Look at that. Look at that. Oh, shit. Oh shit, people, look at that. You guys see that? 5B or 5th scale divot. So, like in golfing, when you make divots like this, okay, make sure you put them back. to the brakes. Hold on a minute, people. Be right back. This thing is nasty, though, I'll tell you that. I'm still running 2258 gearing, so. The 5 Beast. I'm still nervous about jumping this thing. I don't know why. I just. Alright people, we're back. Put the rest of the fuel, so we have like, I believe, I've got like a half a tank. So like I said, after the rest of this, no more 28-to-1, we're going 32-to-1. And we're going to see if that gives me a little bit more power. So anyway, I checked her. She has no damage. I'm telling you, man, these 5Bs, you want to find out how tough they are? Roll them around. Rip them, and then tumble them. Don't just jump them, and you know, you can jump them 50 feet in the air. They land nice and flat. That's one thing. Try jumping them and having them do an end over end, flipping them around a few times, and then you're going to see how durable they are. So there's kids starting to show up for ball practice, so we're going to shut it down in a minute. Let's rip her from one end to the other, people. That's called full throttle pull. That wasn't even full. She's a ripper. Oh, I got an 8th scale buggy and a 5th scale buggy to clean. She is a full-fledged, bona fide, Badderasser beast. 5B 34 OBR Reed Signature Series. Okay, so anyway, by now you guys have probably, before you got to the actual footage of this video, you've seen clips. I have finished, except for putting on the stickers and drilling some ventilated holes in the front, I have officially finished the Graffiti 5B new body that I just painted. Now I thought about sending it in. It's about 200 something bucks to get it painted. I might do it one of these times, but I just like the challenge of doing my own paint jobs and my own paint schemes. You know, anybody can paint it one color. Anybody can, you know, I've done it too, even do the fades. But to do little detailed things and so forth, other than just spray it, takes some talent. Am I saying that I'm talented? By no means. Ooh, these loosened up. So, Okay. Front limit strap. This one loosen. Looks like they all loosen. So, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Because, no, I think they're fine. I'll have to check them. There is these little, if you can see in here how the strap's loose, it comes with these other, clips that you put in here. So this isn't just all dangling around. I didn't realize that till after I put them on. I was wondering why it came with extra buckles. That's so that the excess of straps don't dangle off. But this thing is nasty. I'm very happy with it. There's not a lot much more that I can do to it. Like I said, we're going to put on the RC modified brand new center disc brakes. They're a lot thicker. Supposed to be a lot better stopping power. Plus they come with a booty, so you can put over the outer center diff drive, so you can put grease in there. You want to try to keep your dog pins greased on those. That keeps them from wearing. The pins will last longer. But other than that, you know, maybe I thought about getting the billet aluminum body mounts, but that's just cosmetics. Maybe I might take this front TLR, the aluminum, the billet aluminum top servo saver bracket and the front brace, and change that to the billet so it matches. But I don't know. It's fine. Oop. Another thing I love about this radio, if you forget to turn it off, it'll remind you. You unplug that.
Receiver voltage low. Signal lost.
Like I said, man, you want a badass radio for $200, best bang for your buck, highly recommend Fly Sky NB4 Noble. Oop.
Shutting down.
I mean, this thing, you hardly ever need to charge it. No problems. I trust this enough, you know. I'm running it, I'm using it on a, you know, $3,500, almost $4,000 bit scale whip. So, because this is a badass radio. And I was recommended by guys that use this radio for drag racing, and they're running $5,000-$6,000 bit scale drag cars. So if that's good enough for them, and they say it's even better than a Futaba 7PX, then, you know, who knows? Maybe I might get a Futaba 7PX just to try it. I mean, I can go off what people tell me that I trust, because they wouldn't lie to me and I trust them, or I wouldn't even take what they say but with a grain of salt. But the ultimate thing is to just get it and try it yourself. You know what I mean? If I get a 7PX, then I can definitely tell you. But, you know, I mean, if somebody else has already done it, why waste my $800? You know what I'm saying? So, to each his own. Whatever works for you, whatever you use. I'm not saying, nah, my stuff's better. No. Okay, this is what works for me. This is what I like. That's what I'll always emphasize that in all my videos. Now, from what I can see, and I won't know until I start taking it apart, this thing held up pretty good. I mean, we tumbled it around. When you're tumbling, you know, just like I said again, when you jump this thing, however high, 20, 30 feet in the air, whatever, the true test to the durability is jump it, even 10 feet, and do an end over end. Flip it around like I have. Okay, I may not be in 8 scale or 5th scale, somebody that launches my stuff 50 feet in the air. Whoopie-doo. But I will tell you, and I can say at least, I pin my shit. I pull full throttle, ripping this thing to the peak RPMs, risking it seizing or throwing a rod, because most people don't even have the balls to do that. I'll pin my shit from one end of this field to the other and hold it wide open for 5-6 seconds, whatever. I have no problem. Like I said, it's QC control for me. If anything that I can pin it for at least 5 or 6 seconds, holding the throttle 5 or 6 seconds, and not snap a connecting rod or seize, that's a testament to it's like that. That's some good quality right there. But a lot of people, like I said, won't do that. So anyway, you'll see the body, pictures of the body that I did. Turned out not what I wanted, but it turned out pretty good. I'm just real picky. I'm never satisfied. But some people say it's the best work I've done so far. I painted a lot of bodies. It's my only second pit scale body painting. But anyway, I just got to drill the holes in the front of it. I might not even do that. I might use it as a shelf queen body. Until this body is toast and torn apart and falling apart and split in half, whatever, why take another body and wreck it? I might just use it as you know, like I told some people, I might use the new body I just did for this thing for racing, for when I get on the racetrack, because I will put this thing on the racetrack at least a couple times within the next few months. That's my plans. We'll see what happens. Dan's going to hook me up and help me out with that. So we'll see. Anyway, enough of my yapping. That's what's coming. I seems like my, I put the black bead locks on here, kept the red ones on the inside. I'm just going to keep the red ones for backups. I put white ones on the Mad Max big spike tires that I got for racing. Those have the white rims. I'm going to keep the, I think there's white inner bead locks, and I'm going to put the white outer locks. I'll probably set it up like that with those racing tires with the new body before I unveil it to you guys. So it all matches pretty good. I've also ordered some new perches. So when I run that body, it kind of looks weird with having red perches. I'm going to put either black aluminum ones that they make, billet, or I'm going to put on the polished aluminum, raw aluminum ones on there. But anyway, hope you guys, you know, enjoy the double rip. I like doing it because it's cool when you fire up, you know, even a badass nitro, but then you fire up a beast like this. It's a whole different world, man. Whole different animal, people. This thing is nasty, nasty, nasty. Next up is I got another fit scale that will be coming in the next couple months. Not gonna, you know, let the cat out of the bag for that yet. But I will tell you that it's, well, I'm not going to say anything. But anyway, you guys will see it when it comes. Stay tuned for the few engines that we're going to unbox. And then, when I do the unboxing engines, I'm going to pull out, I think there's 6 or 7, maybe 8, I'm not sure on the number yet, of engines that I will show you guys on my next video that I will be sending. Minimum 6, but possibly 8 engines, badass engines, to get Badderasser modified by Lance at RCR. I've been talking to Lance too, so anyway, that's pretty much all I got. She's so far intact. We tumbled her around a little bit. We beat this thing up a little, so hopefully we didn't do any serious damage. By the way, I had a few people ask me, highly recommend a couple things if you're going to build a 5B. Titanium turnbuckles. You will save, by the time you change the titanium turnbuckles and you change these shock stays, I think they're called, or shock mounts. These posts, these aren't steel, the one stock. These are titanium. So I would change the titanium, change these to titanium all the way around. It'll run, and the turnbuckle is going to run you about $200, but you will save about a pound of weight. And in fit scale, especially on this thing, you will gain that in performance. Okay, that's just a fact. Okay. Also, I highly recommend, for convenience purposes, FID pins. Get the FID quick release pins so you can quick release this. I don't have to take off my pipe or anything like that. I just pull these pins out, pull this up, pull it out, and I can get to my battery and plug it in and charge it. Same thing with the fuel tank. I take off the pins, pull out my fuel tank so I can clean it out. Highly recommend those couple things. I have ordered also the shout out to Dan Sigley. He also recommended not just the limit straps but also the MOD heavy duty diff inserts for the rear with the oversized bearings. I think Woogie runs them too, but Dan told me he highly recommends them. So anyway, that's all I got. Catch you guys on the next one. Muggy's out. Peace. OBR strong, baby, all day long.